All right. I look less like a crackhead. If you wonder what lip gloss this is, this one right here. From the Beauty Supply Store. Y'all, it's been a minute, okay? But I'm back with some good content. I can't do this no more. But I'm back with another military related video. It's not one you're probably looking for or that you expected, but this has been a long time coming for me. So in this video I'm going to talk about why I'm getting out the military, why the military is not for me. And you know, people normally have like a hard time grasping this concept of why people want to leave the military. Cookies wants to say hi. Say hi, Cookie. She's a lot bigger since the last time y'all saw her. Show the people how big you done got. Anyway, so in this video I'm gonna share with you guys why the military is not for me. Okay, I'm not saying the military is horrible. I'm not saying this was a terrible decision that I regretted, blase. No. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just gonna share why it's not for me. Okay. Here in the beginning of this video, I want to state these are my personal opinions, my personal experiences. Okay, I do not speak for the Navy, okay? And not everybody's experience is gonna be how mine is. But you on my channel, I'm telling y'all how my experience is, okay? So normally when I tell folks I'm getting out the military, their responses are normally like, but the benefits, but you've invested so much time in it already. You should stay in. What are you gonna do? You know it's hard out here. How are you gonna find a job? You know, these are all true things, okay? It is a struggle, you know, out there in the real world, you know, getting a job. And the benefits are good. But do I choose these benefits over my happiness? No. And let me say this. I'm not saying I'm choosing it over my happiness, like I'm just miserable because the military is horrible. I'm saying this because the military is not what I want to do and I'm not happy doing it. Therefore, I'm not happy with this job that I have. There's no really like specific order on like the top reason why I don't like the military to the bottom. This is just a list of things that I thought. I'm sorry, the kids are outside playing. This is just a list of things that I came up with in my mind when I was thinking about, wow, this is why I hate my job. Here it is. The fact that you're a sailor 24/7. And you're probably like, what does that even mean? It means, especially on a ship, if they want to call you in, like they want to recall you to come back to the ship at any time, they can. You're technically never off work. They can always call you to come into work whenever they want to. On your weekends are just supposed to be off. They can call you in if they want. I want to, opposed to a regular job, when you get off work, you're off work. A normal job. There are some jobs where they can call you in, but we're not talking about those. We're talking about regular jobs where when you get off work, when you clock out, you done with that job. You're not attached to that job anymore. When you leave your ship, your building, whatever in the military, you are still attached to it. You were this with the Navy at all times, and you don't ever let it go. And I don't like that. Another thing, leadership. So, and the thing is that people are gonna always want to play devil's advocate, like there's that in the regular job too. I know, but I'm speaking for right now on my job and what I don't like about it. So to advance in the military, you take this test, and if you score a certain percent higher than everyone else, you know, you advance to the next pay grade, right? Once you pass that, you're to the next pay grade. There's no real like training teaching you how to be a leader, how to you know, guide these sailors that are underneath you. Therefore, we have poor leadership. People who don't know what they're doing, trying to tell me what to do. What you're saying doesn't make sense. If you think about it for a minute, what you're saying does not make sense. But because you took this test before me and you're a higher rank than me, I have to listen to you. Most of the time they don't want to even take what you have to say in consideration because you're a lower rank than them. They automatically feel like they're better than you, and you're not, boo. Another thing, this one right here is a big reason why I want to get out, okay? They expect you to do extra work and they don't pay you extra. For one, overtime. You know, in a normal job, if you're gonna work more than your allotted, you know, like your scheduled working hours, they're gonna pay you for that extra time that you work. In the military, no. Especially out to sea, pay. What's a day off? Normally, you're working, depending on what your rate is, most definitely, but normally you're working 7 days a week when you're outside, when you're out on the boat, underway. You're working 7 days a week. Sometimes you get, you know, depending on your job, you get holiday routine on Sundays. But like I said, it depends on your job if you still have to work or not. And then the days just keep going. For 6 months. Sometimes 9. It all depends. They want you to take on command collaterals. So extra responsibility within your command, which is not your basic job, which you're supposed to be doing. And they're not gonna pay you more for it. And the reason they do this is because, you know, when it comes time to take that test beforehand, you know, you get evaluated ever so often. And that goes towards your evaluation, which helps you to get a higher rank, you know, for your test. It helps you get more points for your test. But baby, if I'm doing all this work every day, I need you to just go ahead and give me a couple extra dollars now. Because it's not guaranteed that you're gonna, you know, advance to the next pay grade. So you doing all this work, if you don't advance, baby, you're doing it for yourself. I want to go to work, do my job, and go home. I'm going to come to work, I'm going to do my job well, and then I want to go home. I'm not doing all this extra stuff for free. Feeling like a child. I left straight from my parents' house to join the military. So there was like no type of buffer in between for like independence, finding myself as an adult out on my own, whatever. It went from one person telling me what to do to the next person telling me what to do. And now me as a 24-year-old, I still feel like a child in my parents' house because you literally have to ask to do everything when you're in the military. You have to ask to do any and everything. If there's a family member that's sick and you want to hurry up and get to them, you gotta wait till they approve it. Trash. In order for me to take leave or to go to a different country, I have to route a whole bunch of paperwork just to do that. And I don't want to have to do all that. If I have the money, I want to be able to just get up and go. You can't call off. Not that big of a deal, but I still miss that. Poor medical. So they love to say, you know, the military is gonna, you know, pay for your medical and all that good stuff. Imagine, you know, so when you go to boot camp, all of the rates, all the jobs go to boot camp together, all right? And then when you graduate boot camp, you go to a school, an A school, C school, whatever, and they teach you your rate. So imagine little Susan, who was in boot camp with you, who has no medical training, is now your doctor. She's now the one taking your blood. She's now the one, you know, going to get your medicine. She's now the one, you know, taking your temperature, doing your blood pressure. People with no medical training are now your doctors. And you can ask anybody in the military, the number one prescription they're gonna give you is Motrin. The number one prescription they're gonna give you is ibuprofen. You could say my leg is about to fall off. Motrin. My eye hurts. Ibuprofen. A car ran over my leg. Ibuprofen. That's what you're getting. Literally until you almost fall out and die. That's what you're getting. Ibuprofen, Motrin. Things that I can go to the store and buy by myself. But this is the free medical that I'm getting. Something that's really annoying to me, and you know, people might not really care, but I hate having to salute officers all the time. Like, literally, like I'll be just walking to the next, and because I'm outside in my uniform. I have to pay attention to other people around me and be like, okay, what's his rank? What's her rank? I'm already blind. I can barely see. And now I have to, and with these new uniforms, the rank tab kind of blends in with the uniform, which doesn't help my blind ass at all. So I'm sitting there like, the other day, because if you don't salute them, oh, pay. Okay, they got an attitude. And you best salute me, okay? The other day, I was leaving dental and I was looking down at my records, walking out of dental. Sorry, my camera cut off. But like I was saying, I was looking down at my paperwork when I was leaving dental, and this officer greeted me. He said, hey, just so I could look up, see that he was an officer, and salute him. And then he went about his day. Another reason why the military isn't for me, and this is definitely a big personal reason that somebody might not want to be, you know, do the military as a career. I want to have kids. I'm not saying I want to have them now, but in the future I want to have kids, and I see how hard it is for the moms, the dads, and the kids when you have to be separated, you know, for months at a time, how much you miss of your kids' life, how much you miss of them growing up. And I don't want to do that. So that's a personal reason why I don't want to, you know, keep the Navy as a career. Marriages, just like how it's hard on, you know, leaving the kids, it's also really hard for people leaving their spouses. And I really hate to say this, but the military has really opened my eyes to infidelity and, you know, people just cheating on their spouses. I'm not saying that people don't cheat on their spouses in you know, the regular world, but I feel like, I don't know how to say it. You're with your spouse more, so I feel like that really helps, that your chances and your odds, you know, for there not to be infidelity in your relationship. And I want to have a strong relationship, and I wouldn't want to be away from my husband for 6 months. If he's my husband, I like him. I want to see him, you know? That's another personal reason. Now, to have said all of that, I do want to put out there, I do not regret joining the military. I'm very happy that I joined the Navy because I have gained so many like great memories, so many great experiences. I've gotten to travel the world. I lived in Japan for 2 years. I've just gone to places that I never thought that I would actually be able to go, and, you know, seen and experienced and ate and met so many people, annoying and good people. Like I've made friends that, you know, I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. So I feel like the Navy is a great stepping stone for some people. Some people need the Navy, but some people, it's just a great stepping stone for, you know, a young individual to gain some life experience, you know, find who they are, you know, as a person, and be able to figure out what you want your next step to be without you having to struggle because you don't have a job, because the Navy's going to pay you first and 15th. So I definitely feel like if you're thinking about joining the military and, you know, you don't really know what you want to do with your life, you're kind of like at a crossroads, you're struggling, I definitely say join the military. Pop out them 4 years, and then, you know, if you like it, continue to do it. If you don't like it, you can leave. Like me. 2 more years, hey. 2 more years, hey. I'm not just me. Anyway, so yeah, I only have 2 more years left in my contract, and, you know, there's some great things coming. I'm not saying this every time, but I'm for real about to start being more active on here because there's so many things that I want to share with y'all, and I want to share this journey with you guys because I know there's people who probably want to get out the military but are scared. They don't really know what they want to do. Watch me, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and you can see what works for me, and we can just go through this whole process of getting out the military. This is my last enlistment. I have 2 more years, and I have some great things to bring to y'all. So please continue to support me and keep rocking with me. Yo, there's like 500 of y'all watching my video. But please don't take this video as me bashing the military, okay? I'm not bashing the Navy. I'm not bashing the military. I'm just saying it's not for me, and that's perfectly okay. We don't have to, you know, all do the same things. You know, we don't have to all like the same things. We don't have to all give 20 years of our life and freedom up anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you know, do like y'all been doing already. You know, leave me a comment down below, hit me up in my Instagram DM, you know, hit me up on the Snapchat, okay? And make sure y'all are following all these too, because I am going to be more active on here, but I'm even more active on these down below. So do that. Oh, and yo, I want to say thank you to everybody who's reached out to me with your military questions. Like, it's so cute, y'all. It really do touch my heart, and I really don't have a problem at all with helping y'all and answering y'all questions. So if you have questions, please ask me, okay? I'm here for y'all, like I said before.